Dear students, today we'll talk about time for grammar, page number 5. Let's see in your book and read the text, underline the articles, how they were used. Let's see the text. Let me to read it out first of all, how the article were used. A man from village was spending a month in Kathmandu. One day he went to stay in a hotel at Tamil, a nice place in the city. He went out to look around, but the man did not fit into the hotel. He disappeared. The police were called in, but they could not find the missing tourist. 2 weeks later, the man walked into the police station at Hanumandhoka. He said he had got lost while walking around the town. He had also forgotten the name of the hotel. Dear students, I think you read it and I think you underline it, means the article. Now for you, 2 questions. Number 1, did you underline it? Number 2, what are they? Perhaps you got it. There are 3 types, 3 articles, a, an, and the. Do you know how they were used? Yes, of course. If not, I'll make you clear. Let's read out next text. And see the article where they were used. And you do it, I read the text. The Titanic must be one of the most famous ships ever built. She set off on her maiden voyage in April 1912, crossing from Southampton in England to New York City in America. The Titanic was such a huge ship that she weighed more than 46,000 tons and was about 270 meters long. What a big ship! Dear student, did you see such a ship? I think in the pictures or on the television. No matter. Now, next paragraph. Though thought to be virtually unsinkable, she was built in a special way. The builders believed that in the worst scenario, the Titanic would take 2 or 3 days to be completely submerged, thus letting passengers have ample time to be rescued. The temperature was close to 0 degrees Celsius that night. In that temperature, icebergs were a constant threat. It was a moonless night. The darkness that surrounded them was an impediment to their field of the vision. Even if they collided with an iceberg, it might be too late to avert a disaster. Dear students, you can see over there in the text so many times or is used, and is used, the is used, and how we used. Can you derive some rules? Can you say or remember that you had already learned in class 6, 7 and so on? Let's try to think how they were used. Good. Perhaps all article we use before the nouns which starts from the consonant sound. Don't see the letter sound. Similarly, an article we use before the noun which starts from vowel sound. Did you get the point? If not, let's see the next slide. You can be clear everything. Let's see. There are 2 types of article that we already read in text 1 and text 2. They are: number one, indefinite article and definite article. Indefinite article, there are two types: or and then and. Both indefinite article or and we use before countable singular noun. Point to be noted. Remember, indefinite article or and we use before countable singular noun. Remember, but not personal noun. Similarly, definite article we use before countable, uncountable, plural or singular. In many ways, there are different rules regarding the article. Before talking about the article, let's talk about some of the rules of or and article. Let's see the next. Or article is used before countable singular noun which start with consonant sound. For example, a bag, a cat, a dog, a kite, a we. Now, dear students, you might be confused. What is consonant sound? Consonant sound starts always consonants later. For your convenience, in Nepali, the sound which starts from ka, kha, ga, gha, ga up to ge, क देखि गे सम्मबाट सुरु हुने साउन्डलाई कन्सोनेन्ट साउन्ड. Are you clear? For example, a bag. Bag starts from ba sound. A cat. Cat starts from ka sound. A dog. Dog starts from da sound. Kite starts from ka sound. We start from wa sound. Wa. Don't be confused. EWE, there is the letter E. This is not vowel sound. This is letter, alphabet, but not sound. The actual sound starts from the wa. E is silent. Okay? Consonant sound, for example, B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, etc. Start from that. Letters and pronunciation also say with the consonant sound. Now that ka, kha, ga up to ge sound. Now next one is an article. An article is used before countable singular noun which start from vowel sound. Vowel sound means in Nepali a, a, e, u, e, I, o, a. Consonant ka, kha, ga, ga, vowel a, e. Got it? For example, in English, there are a, e, I, o, u, r vowel letters, but they are not sound. They are vowel letters. The words which start from the vowel sound, we use article. And for example, an apple. An apple. Apple start from a. Apple. An hour. H-O-U-R. Though there is the S letter, consonant letter, but the pronunciation starts from hour. An hour. A. Orange. A. In pot. E. Eagle. E. Egg. An egg. A. So, dear students, remember that consonant, don't be confused, we have to seek consonant sound and vowel sound while pronouncing the word. We don't have to see the letters. I think you are clear. And note down, do not use article before proper and uncountable noun. So, a little bit I will say to you some of the rules about the article. Let's see some of the rules of the article. You can search anywhere else and you can read. If there any problem, don't forget to see the next video that I will give to you. Number 1. Before superlative degree we use article the biggest, the tallest, the highest, etc. Number 2. Holy book, that means religious book. The Quran, the Bible, the Gita, the Mahabharata, etc. Similarly, before musical instruments, the marble, the flute, the guitar, etc. we use article the. Before river, the Karnali, the Suli, the Nile, we use article the. Similarly, mountain, Mount Everest, the Makalu, the Epi, etc. Next one, adverbial name or, that means or, not of, or shortcut name of country. The USA, the UAE, the Wales, the West Indies, etc. Shortcut name of the country because they have the plural names. Before plural names of the country, we use article the. Similarly, a noun used in second time. If the same word, noun word, repeated 2 times, then for the second time we use article the. For example, from bought radio, the radio was expensive. The radio means there, the radio which Ram bought. That is definite. Next one, the names of races and nationality. The Hindus, the English, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Indian, we use article the. An adjective. Before an adjective, if the noun and adjective are together, compound word, we use article the old man, the young lady, the younger boy, the elder boy, etc. The part of the day, in the morning, in the evening, you can see in the screen. Direction, east, west, north, south, etc. And cardinal number 2, first, second, third, the first, the second, etc. 12. Newspaper, the Gorkhapatra, the Rising Nepal, and etc. Okay, after this, in next video, I will give the more example and rules about regarding the articles. Dear students, I think you got the point. For the next clearly, for the next to be clear, let's see the next video. Till then, everybody, goodbye. See you once again. Thank you. Thank you all.